G'day folks, thanks for joining us. I'm Rex Hunt. Let's do a spot of fishing together.
Look at that!
The old bearded birdler, he's in his element.
Threw it into his mouth. Unbelievable, mate.
It's just like nature. It's what we're all about.
I tell you what,
This is just fantastic.
Wagons, ho!
Oh, thank your mother for the rabbits.
Just when they think it's safe to come out.
It's not an animal. Bang!
I guess in the end, that's probably why we all go fishing.
Well, folks, when the human moustache rang through and said, "Do you want to go fishing?" I said, "Kakadu, Bushy." Sounds pretty good to me. A few barramundi and Saratoga. He said, "No, Rexy, Merimbula. It's on the boil." I think the fire's gone out.
It's on the boil with about 40 knots of southerly. We're frozen to death. The weather's gone to pot, Rexy.
Well, we're certainly not going to head out into the salt and briny because you'd be yibbity-yibbita. But quite seriously, we're standing outside the Wharf Aquarium, which until a few months ago was quite a place to come and see some fish in an aquarium, but they had some bad luck.
Yeah, it was a real pity because this aquarium's great for the town. It's a terrific place to come and bring the kids and see some of the fish life. But the place burnt down. Simple as that, Rex. The whole top story gone, and all the fish were killed by the smoke. But now it's been rebuilt, and we need some fish back in that aquarium.
And the boss has spoken to us and he said, if you can get into the estuary, we're short on a flathead, perhaps a brim, or maybe even a small banjo shark. I said, you come to the right place because we're not going out there. We're going fishing in the estuary. Come with us, folks. Come on, Bushy. Gee, where's your overcoat? This huge tide over the flats and they've been there all morning.
Well, I sort of had in mind, like, originally to do that.
Well, folks, we've set our traps. And let's have a little bit of a Rexy's basic lesson again. We've got a tide just about finishing the run out, and we've anchored our boat so that we can position ourselves with the flow of the stream. Oh, and put baits down. Put baits down in a manner that they're going to appear to be very, very natural to fish like this. Now, this is an undersized black brim. Although he might have yellow fins, he's an undersized black brim. He swallowed that hook there, Bushy. I think I might just cut that off and give him a kiss and put him back. But that's not a bad start. You didn't tell me there were those fish here.
Well, that's what we're hoping to get. I just wanted a couple of bigger ones, but you're not supposed to catch them in the first 3 minutes.
All right, we'll let the camera boat anchor, folks, and we'll see if we can do a little bit better. Not a bad start. I can't help it if the fish bite on my line.
You're unreal.
Ooh, another bite there. No, he's dropped it. Thank you very much.
This looks a bit better, Rexy. Something slammed it.
Is it?
doesn't know about cameras though, he's going the wrong way. Now just up there's a handle of a net poking out of there.
Yes.
Oh, it's a flatty.
A flathead.
That might be good for the aquarium, Rex.
Look at that.
I've got him.
Good flatty that is.
Right. Okay, that might be just the thing we need.
Too right.
Now, I suppose we should put some water in this, the big pot so we can try and keep him.
We're going to cook lunch.
You got one? Yes.
Only a little bloke though. That's what estuary fishing is all about. A lucky dip, folks. Oh, I lost him. How you going over there, Bushy?
All right, not too bad. We've got enough water. I think he'll keep all right. Now we'll put this big lid on him because the man at the aquarium said that keeps him a bit calm. So I don't know whether he's all that calm. He's racing around the bottom of the tank. Whoa!
Oh, I've got Juvenile City here, mate. You've killed him with that nice big flathead. Juvenile City here.
Throw out a bit more of this striped tuna.
Look at that. Little snapper. Tiny little snapper on a hook bigger than himself. There, folks, have a snapper. Good on you. We're anxious to see this aquarium get up and running, and not so much because the ocean fish will look after themselves. The tunas and the snappers and the morwongs and the gummy sharks, they'll be fine. Well, we need some estuarine species, Bushy, because that's where kids learn the basics of fishing and the importance of these natural environmental areas.
Yeah, well, some great looking fish live in these estuaries, and kids get a really good look at them in the tank. You got a touch there, Rexy?
Yeah, just let him take it now. Not a big touch, but kids like.
Got him.
He swam back towards me. Oh, it's certainly not a brim. What's happened here?
Weed.
Got a bit of weed. I've got a bit of Willie Nelson on the end
Get
of
her
the
off
thing.
for
Can
you.
you fix that?
Yep.
Fantastic. So, mate. He's gone up the top.
What is it? Oh, it's a flapper. Oh no, it's a banjo.
I thought it was a small stingray, but it's a banjo shark. I tell you what, that might go all right, mightn't it?
Banjo.
And an important part of the estuarine setup, Bushy. He is one of the original, what would you say, carpet sweepers or something like that?
Yeah, they just lurk around the bottom and
Yeah.
clean up shells and a bit of anything.
They're quite harmless to touch, folks, and I'll get the hook out of there. You might have a little pair of pliers. I might be able to... No, I'll break the hook off and I'll pull it through the other way. Just like that, so we don't sort of take half his lip off. There it is. A banjo shark. And in he goes. And that flathead looks pretty good. Now, soon we haven't got any aeration going in there, folks. I reckon it might be a good idea to get him back to the aquarium. Do you think that's a good idea?
You just want to go back to see your mate in that cappuccino shop instead of staying out in this cold, freezing wind. Come up, wake up to you.
No, the real reason is, folks, we want the aquarium to work. I'd rather be out here all day. I've never been so cold in my life. Pull up the anchor, Bushy, and let's get out of here. All right, Bushy. Alrighty. Oh. Come on, you fellas. Here's your new home. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rex.
Mate, I tell you what, have a look at that.
Oh, that's excellent. Unreal. Nice little banjo.
Yeah, lovely
Dusky.
little banjo and a nice dusky flathead. Now, the brim were a little bit small, so we didn't get a legal one, so we thought we might do that on our next trip.
Oh, that sounds good.
Folks, this is Rob Charnick. Now, he is the senior aquarist. I think I got it right, did I?
Yeah.
Now, my first question to you, where is the junior aquarist?
On holidays.
Is that a fact? Let's get down to some serious stuff. Yeah. The aquarium burnt down and you're seriously restocking it because it's so visual and so many of our people like to see what goes on under the water, but it's not just a matter of throwing fish into a tank.
No, what we've got to do is give them a quick once over, a quick medical, Rex.
Yep.
And I'll just give this banjo shark.
And what do you look for?
Any infections or parasites.
Lesions, that type of thing?
Yeah, parasites they could possibly have.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were eating a bait means they're reasonably healthy.
Yeah.
He's,
He had a few of his mates. I lost one around the chain as well of the anchor.
yeah.
And the flathead, well, he just went off at 100 mile an hour. Bushy got him, and I tell you what, he put on a great fight. He looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah, they look very healthy.
You got the main tank in mind for these?
Yeah, I put them in the
Well,
ocean tank.
I can see in there you've got an array of piscatorial people in there. And I tell you what, I think these blokes are going to be well and truly at home. There'll be no kissing and no hooks for them now, will there?
No, not today.
Okay, folks, let's introduce our piscatorial friends to their new home. Okay, Mr. Banjo. There you go, mate, the old banjo.
Beautiful little
Here's
fish.
lovely.
Here he goes, new home. There you go, Rob.
Oh, he's happy. Now, this bloke, I've got to actually talk him into this, Bushy.
Yeah, and he's got big spikes.
You don't have to tell me that at all. You don't have to tell me that at all. But we're going to give him the Jimmy lift. The Jimmy lift. Look at that. He's just beautiful. Just beautiful. He's gone anyhow, and
He's in.
away he goes.
He's shot off.
He's in all right. I tell you what, didn't he shoot off?
There he is. He's swum right down on the bottom.
He has too. This is good fun, folks. I might get one in my backyard, a little bit smaller. Let's go downstairs and see how they're going in their new home. Come up with 200 metres to go, and Banjo's hit the front, and Banjo goes on and wins the Merimbula Cup. Well, Bushy, that was okay, despite your efforts to blow us away with the biggest wind here this century.
Well, I did ring you up last week. I mean, I didn't expect the biggest low of all time to crop up and blow us away.
All you got to do is open up the paper and see those funny lines, and when they're close together, say, Rexy, yibbity yibbity, she's all over. Quite seriously, folks, aquariums, whether they're this big or this small, you have to check your regulations with your fisheries in one of your states, because you want to make sure you're doing the right thing. But a good way to learn about our magnificent underwater predators. Now look at that gummy shark. Look at the marks on him. So there you are, folks. The Merimbula Aquarium on its way back after a disastrous fire, and Rob and his team should be mighty proud of it. We'll see you here, because there's 9 times out of 10 Bushy or myself will be here having a look as well.